They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
I'm up right now. Oh, I'm up right now.
First I pull up, hop out, valet, walk out, all these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now.
Oh, I'm up right now.
I'm too, on one day on my third, I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift from a boy, so, boy, no, I'm a gangster. And you a, boy, man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really handle punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line.
Oh, I'm up right now.
Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from the Superdome. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Hold up, bro. I'm too... Hey, you ready? I'm too up right now. You got a game plan?
Nah.
What you mean? You need a game plan. You need a game plan. I'm too up right now.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jared McKinnon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Ready, bro?
11, 20. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Deep ball for Goodwin. They got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 46 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. toss play. McKinnon. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And able to push his way forward for a good little gain. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run with Breida. And they'll get this one down to about the 17. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You first see a completion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on Madden 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Out to his left. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You think it's that easy?
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Gold is able to put it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So it's time for that boy Super Cam. Cam I am.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later.
Let that nigga up. It ain't easy out here.
But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Hey, it's time for the best quarterback in the game. Cam's the 3rd best quarterback in the league.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Speaking of Christian McCaffrey, Charles, the staff last week was talking about him maybe getting 25 to 30 touches a game this year.
Which would be more than double his workload of last season, where I think
he
averaged
the whole first quarter
per ball game. But it's a new offensive staff. They know how dynamic he is.
Just to
where
kick
they
a
really
field
want
goal?
to make the increase is him running the football. Because last year he caught 80 passes, so that part will take care of itself. But his ability to run inside as well as get him to the perimeter, working so far in the preseason, had, what, a 72-yard touchdown run against Miami. That's looking good. And don't forget, he can also drop back and return the ball in either the kickoff returns or as a punt returner.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they
going by
bottled
pretty
them up throughout
fast.
the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Newton on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Malcolm Smith able to drop him for a loss of 4. On second down, here's Newton. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Yeah, you better die.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to go deep for Funchess.
Oh, he's
Into a
fucking
double team, and
bad.
it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So here comes the 49er offense yet again. Let's discuss the 49er running game while they trot out there. Carlos Hyde is, of course, gone. He's now in Cleveland. What do you make of the backfield as we move into 2018?
A little bit jumbled right now here in the preseason because of a lot of injuries. Jerick McKinnon, who came over from Minnesota, expected to be their lead back. He's dinged up, will not play the rest of the preseason. Neither will Matt Breida nor Joe Williams. All of them out of action. So right now, the top 2 runners, Raheem Mostert and Jeremy McNichols. McNichols from Boise State was with Tampa for a while last year before signing with the 49ers. And Mostert, as a kid, offered a surfing contract at one point before becoming an NFL running back.
Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. Garoppolo on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. When someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I think you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play. But when it doesn't work, oh, boy, you wish you hadn't.
Buying time to his left. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he is...
Hold up, man. Something ain't right with my offense. I'm ready.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
I think this might make a little difference. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy.
On first down, Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
San Francisco's offense back onto the field. And take a moment to acknowledge the passing of Dwight Clark, one of the great ones back in June, and the Niners announced that this year they're going to wear number 87 logo on their helmets. A fitting tribute.
A fitting tribute indeed. One of the all-time greats for the San Francisco 49ers. And I often think how they saw him and got him on the team. And it was very simply this. Former coach Bill Walsh went to work out a quarterback named Steve Fuller at Clemson, and he needed someone to catch the ball. And they got Dwight Clark off the golf course to catch the football for him. And Coach Walsh walked away thinking, might have something with this wide receiver. And the rest is history.
And, of course, he had the catch, and they're going to put a statue of that outside the stadium before their October 21st game.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Caught left side, goal zone. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to wind up and air it out. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Captain Mutterland. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's Newton now on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead. in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Third and long, it's Newton. Flushed out right. Thomas has got it, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They will go for it. Now Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Reuben Foster in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Steps over. Pressure gets to him again.
God.
Solomon Thomas in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
That's what I'm going to do this for you.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. Time for a break. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 34 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't
All
it? Trying to
is
solve this
play.
game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was
You run your mouth, bro.
Everybody wants
I was
those
gonna field goal, but
game
you
drives. What makes them successful?
How about a
When
cheat
you're
play?
able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it
I've been
done
running
because
that
you're not
play a
taking
lot.
negative
You just
plays,
been
and
on
that
it.
way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And he'll
Man,
probably wish he'd
don't start
reconsidered
with-
here.
don't
It
start
will
with
cost
this
him
cheat
10
stuff,
yards
man.
as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaq Thompson in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get out for the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski.
You made me a little nervous only because you made the game so short. Like you was trying to win 3-0.
Now Cam, option left. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
On second down, McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Man, what y'all scrubs doing, man? Is you really?
Option left. And he'll be taken down at the 2.
Over here dogging him with Cam.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And what is highly unusual for NFL teams to think about using their quarterback on key third down runs. None of those teams save one.
Damn, Jay. Hey, why you ain't blowing them out?
I scored off of 4th and 23.
Give him the ball. Let him pick it up.
They'll run for it with Anderson. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
I just hit Jones with the okie doke.
C.J. Anderson taking it in from 2 yards out.
Hey, that nigga Jones be doing some fluky, gazy shit.
Jones said what he say in Fancy Pigs? You never had your car, nigga.
Gano for the extra point. Extra point try, good by Gano.
Hey, nigga, don't take my line. I said that shit last night.
The score was 0-3. The score 20-3 now.
Hey, that's what I was doing to Jones. I beat Jones by like 50 points last night. That nigga said I ain't gonna have my job no more.
To kick this one away.
It don't matter if you went by
an inch or a few yards into the end zone.
Ready.
And he'll get it up past the
Hey, have y'all played that new NBA Live?
I had you.
49ers offense now. They worked their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense is strong.
You had
me.
Put together something here at the end just to take into next week.
You didn't even have yourself.
Teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this.
He said you owe me a 6-second card, John.
Nah, he owed me an 85 overall QB.
I want to see something.
He owed me a 10-second QB, John.
Picked off by Denoris Cersei. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm
failed, what a way to end the game off.
We still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra work.
Hey, Jones is real life playing like the 49ers, though. Like, they score first, they hold the lead all the way to halftime, and then just fuck up. All my points came in the fourth quarter. Jones can't finish. You need that blue pill, Jones?
discreetly delivered to this door. Some low acid needles, you know, real quick.
I hear Jones with the Okie dog. Hey, I put very good quality playing Jones. Very good quality, Jones. Hey, Jones had that good quality. Yeah, I'm about to head to the gym, man.
You got that